So a lot of people think that a data program is just about the data system, and the reports and the analytics. There's so much more to it than that. We're currently engaged looking at end-to-end optimization of the operations of a program that works between a large payer and all the ACOs in the area. And while there are always ways to improve the operations between the business and IT and how the data is actually delivered, there's always opportunities for ways to make that monthly operation process run better. There's also huge opportunity to get the different teams to work together in creating the requirements, creating the business requests, reporting the issues. How do you prioritize which comes first? How do you then communicate with your development teams in order to resolve them? How you create a roadmap that handles both your short-term and your long-term planning, and how those pieces communicate. What we find is that this is where there's a lot of misunderstandings in just basic terminology. So it's funny. It's just some simple things. The program managers that are talking to the ACOs are putting in issue requests or putting in new changes for reporting and whatnot based on the customer's requests. And they don't really have a date for it, but they say ASAP. Well, somebody in the IT side sees ASAP and says, "Oh my God, they want this immediately." And it wasn't that it was ASAP. It was as soon as possible in the terms of get it to us when you can get it to us. Well, those are two totally different understandings of the same term. And what that causes is friction between the teams in finding ways to really prioritize your work. Secondly, once you have these priorities, how do you ensure that if something slips, that maybe something else can fall into that place and be resolved in that time? And what it really comes down to is there needs to be a very smooth, automated process when possible, because what we find is that a lot of these times these things are manual. There's emails going back and forth between people. There's IM communication that happens. There's no way to audit that. There's no way to track that.